And now on BBC One, the world's first 1970s van life series, Charting Course.
Welcome back to Charting Course. So, in the last episode, we introduced you to Daniel Bennett and his incredible team at Southwest Custom, who are going to be taking on Ulendo's restoration. Throughout this season, I'm going to take you to really interesting and unique places while Ulendo's restoration is being completed. Of course, as Ulendo is a big character in this series, you're going to see his progress frequently, but the main focus will be on some more interesting and varied topics. And that's where today's episode begins. A week after the estimate came through, I decided to go ahead with the restoration and just go completely 100% full throttle. Let's go! Let's begin! And it's around this time, in mid-September, that Jokes decided to come down for a 3-week stay. Yes, I'm very posh. I'll do a voiceover. Alright, fine. I'll do the flipping, I'll do the holding of the camera thing. Hey guys, welcome back to the insanity. Okay. Jokesy got me an Adventures of Parsley record. But just quick thing, briefly, welcome to House Life, because apparently we're having to do that now. AKA, no, where do you think you're going? Get back here. We're doing House Life now. Jokes, you want to give the tour, even though you have no idea where anything is.
PC. Bed.
So here's my little record corner. Yes, we're living house life at the moment, but I'm sure I'll give a tour around when it's a little less messy looking. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so here's Infinity's. Welcome to Infinity's record cleaning class. You do not look very impressed. You just wedge it between these two, and then the sponges clean it. Right, and then you just spin it 3 times in each direction. So number 1.
That feels like it's damaging it more.
2. I'm not touching the grooves, see? If I was touching it like that, then yeah, but I'm doing that so it doesn't touch the grooves. Don't ever touch the grooves of a record. Then you just take the record and very, very smoothly with a microfiber cloth do this so that it laps up each and every drop. Then you turn it over and you have to do the same with the other side. And that's how you clean a record. The spin clean isn't the best system in the world, but other cleaners that do it automatically for you are so bloody expensive, so this is good enough. And after cleaning your record that your boyfriend graciously gave you, you may then play it. The thing is, I've run out of these inner sleeves, you see, so that's why I had to steal one from another record. So good. This is when we stop playing it and it just skips. I hope it starts with the theme tune.
What have you got there? asked Dill. A conch shell, said Parsley carelessly. Can you eat it? Can you eat it? Repeated Parsley. Can you eat it? Well, can you? No, you can't, said Parsley crossly. Now, where have we got to? Gay.
Gay. Doesn't like it.
Gay, said Parsley. Gay? Well, you try being gay when all your illusions are being shattered, one by one.
It does sound like me.
To kickstart our 3 weeks together, Jokes and I decided to watch an iconic 70s film on the big screen. But not just any big screen. The vintage time warp cinema that is Showcase Avonmeads. Located in a humble retail park in Bristol, this neon-lit blast from the past has remained almost untouched since its opening in 1994, and features everything you could want from something out of that era. Colourful carpets, mirrors everywhere, an angular design to almost everything, and, of course, tons and tons of neon.
There's such a lovely, such a wonderful, centre console thing. It's just beautiful.
Neon signs, neon art, neon borders, it's all here and impeccably maintained. Really, it's so nice that it's all still working, because most of it wouldn't be working, you know, if it wasn't maintained. Which is great. Yeah, we're all good. We're just admiring the wonderful decor.
Oh, well, I can't take credit.
The highlight being a fully neon mural, paying homage to a variety of famous films, all flowing together seamlessly in a beautiful blend of rainbow colour and light. It's these sorts of places that fascinate me the most. Places that have remained stagnant in their architecture, technology and design to create a fully immersive time warp, whether intentional or not, in the best possible way. Jokes and I entered and were immediately swept up by the place, paying our admission and even having some fun with the staff before making our way to the screen. By the way, Maximum Overdrive, great movie.
Really?
Yeah. Stephen King. Honey, this machine's calling me an asshole.
I'm really
Yeah?
I'm really sorry. That was a joke from my manager.
From your manager?
Yeah, because I lost it.
Yeah.
And I never watched it. So she'll watch it.
Definitely. It's about these trucks and vehicles that come to life and start trying to explode the world. It's like a very silly 80s action movie.
Interesting.
So if you like that sort of stuff, definitely watch
I
it.
need to watch it. I need to watch it now. Thank you.
Definitely. It's Stephen King, and it's so funny because Stephen King himself said, I just wanted someone to do Stephen King right. So he makes the movie himself. Getting home late in the evening, I gave Jokes a little lesson in puppetry, using my marionette Walter, who I bought in Prague back in 2014, where the whole idea for this channel was born. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the amazing, the wonderful Walter, aka my first marionette I bought from Prague when I was 14.
Like mayonnaise.
AKA Michael Wyatt in a marionette. So, Walter, tell us about your time with in the Watchtower. How was it?
Incredible. It was just so genuine. I've never seen anything like it. Infinity.
And of course, naturally, I'm not persistently the most consistent of characters either. Once I was a video editor, then I became whatever the hell it was in the Q&A videos. I really don't know, but either way, we're here with excuse me, well, excuse me.
We later made our signature stir-fry and sat down to enjoy it over a record. Perfect introduction to our 3 weeks of adventure together.
Now, you may remember a very eccentric character called Michael from Season 1. He is my 76-year-old best friend and has been for a couple of years now. We're actually closing in on our 3rd year anniversary of being friends, and he's played a massive role in this entire thing. He has been in my corner, cheering me on as much as my grandma and my mum and the rest of my family have throughout this entire project. And as soon as he saw Ulendo, he was absolutely gobsmacked. He loved it, he thought it was incredible. But one thing you may not know about Michael is his massive obsession with collecting. Similar to my 1970s collecting and lifestyle, he's kind of immersed himself in continuing to live in his youth in the 1960s and has collected Railway Arna for a number of years. But One other thing that he prides himself on collecting is countless tickets, posters, CDs, records, and anything else you can find pertaining to a little jazz band called the Temperance Seven.
Ever yearn for the good old days, ladies and gentlemen? I guess you yearn for the good old music too. We've got some in the program tonight, so we're introducing the Temperance Seven.
Temperance Seven may or may not be known to you. It certainly wasn't known to me before he started talking about it, but let's just say that it's a massive passion of his. It's a kind of jazz/swing band that made mostly original music and had a massive following and surge in popularity in the 1960s with their #1 hit, You're Driving Me Crazy. Even if you haven't heard of the Temperance Seven before, chances are you've heard that song. Now headed by Captain Christopher Buckley, the band were going to play live in Swindon at the Wyvern Theatre, and of course, this sent Michael off the rails. He had wanted to introduce me to the Temperance Seven live for so many months, ever since we met. He'll talk about the Temperance Seven constantly. You mention the Temperance Seven or ask him about what music he enjoys, there's no other band. There's no other artist. It's just the Temperance Seven Infinity. The Temperance Seven. It's just, that's it. Just the Temperance Seven, no more. So, naturally, with jokes down, it was the perfect time to also buy him a ticket, and on a day out with Lotta, we hastily also purchased a ticket for her because she sporadically said she wanted to come along. And my god, what ensued was just brilliant. Initially it was just going to be myself, Michael and his best friend Stephen, and it was just going to be 3 lads on a night out having a good time. But it changed and it dramatically got bigger, and then Lotta wanted to come, and then it just got out of hand. And of course, when things get out of hand, and it's to do with the Temperance Seven, Michael, in his wonderfully sweet and just amazing nature, got more and more excited and ecstatic as the visit went on. So, this is our big adventure for this episode. Hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a little bit more kind of raw documentary style, and yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Would you mind taking the camera, Mr. Camera? Do you want to put it like that? It's got automatic adjust already on. Okay, good. I just want to... Would it go in there?
No.
Yes, it would. Hi, everyone.
Tell everyone what's happening.
Yes, I should probably tell everyone what's going on. We're going to the Temperance Seven. Oh God, Jesus! He zoomed in, didn't he? And we've got, oh God, we've got the beautiful, wonderful, luxurious Lotta. Sit back, Lotta, so we can get a gorgeous view of your outfit. There she goes. It's got great twirl in it. Oh my God. So, and of course, may I show the beautiful jokes?
Operates a penalty fare scheme from this station.
Yeah, oh yeah. So we're trying to get on the train in time. However, I left my Temperance 7 shirt and 2 pin badges at home, so we're improvising. Hence why Jokes is now going to hold the camera and I attempt to in vain put this around it. You think it would slot into the actual thing?
Probably not, because it's a... It might actually.
He says as it actually goes in.
I've got a smaller one actually you could use that would look nicer.
A smaller what?
It's tissue, but it's got 7. Oh, it's a bit squished.
I can't believe we've used lip gloss.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah!
That is very Mad Hattery, actually.
I put it on backwards.
That is very Mad Hattery, actually.
Good. Well, there we go. Well, there we go.
Everyone will think you just turned 7.
Literally. It's my birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank you. Oh, it's your 7th birthday.
Oh! He's got an idea. You just got to make sure it doesn't rip.
13, Great Western Railway service to London Paddington.
And then...
Calling at Chippenham,
Can I just use
Swindon,
the
Dick
mic
Parkway,
so I can see?
Reading, and
Oh, yes, yes.
London Paddington. This train has 9 coaches.
All right, boys and girls. Here we go. I'm listening out for the next. Watch very closely. Watch him if you can see him.
Is he going to be on the train?
Yeah, I think so. That might have been him. Oh, there he is! There he is! Blobby! There he is. Hello, Mr. Wyatt. He's getting back on in a minute. What are you doing? Hello! I'm so... Yeah?
Oh, and you're joining us?
Yes, this is Lotta. This is Lotta.
What name again?
Lotta.
Lotta? You're welcome.
We better get on. You stopped right outside of us.
I know, as it should be.
The amazing Stephen.
And of course, Mr.
Oh, we know Mr.
Right, we'll let you sit down.
Having boarded the train and chatted excitedly all the way to Swindon, we made our way to the theatre.
Long-time fan.
Yes, and
How
I've
often
never
have you
changed
seen
that.
them?
And that reflects, pardon?
How often have you seen them?
Oh, I've seen them as much as I can, and I've never changed the intro. That's why I always wear a collar and tie.
Ah.
And a suit or something. Have we pressed the button?
You don't like any other music, do you?
We are on the ground floor, so we should be good. Does it open automatically, or do we have to open it?
We're already here.
There we go.
Well, there we go.
We can't wait to be those people, can we, Mr. Word? No! We're going to sing it loud, sing it proud, for the Temperance Seven are here aloud.
You're driving me crazy.
You're driving me crazy.
Here, we've got to get the bus.
Stephen and Lotta became fast friends, having never met before this excursion, and proceeded to break off frequently from the group all night to talk about, I don't know, what was probably world domination. Oh yes, very upper class. How the rich do live. I think we should perhaps wait for the gentleman who is leading our pack, perhaps. We scaled the mountainous steps leading up to the theatre. I think we've made it. I think this is it.
Right, this is it then, jokes. And
there it is. Lovely pan around.
We'll have to be careful when we leave, won't we, in the pitch dark.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can actually go down probably that way, but I think there's more steps. And as we rounded the final corner, a colossal poster for the show we were there to see came into view. Look!
Oh, there they are!
Oh no!
Yes! Oh yes!
Might be the first few around.
First and last.
Somebody died.
I was just about to say,
There's Christopher Buckley.
use it on my hand if you like.
Actually, guys, what if
Beautiful banjo.
all of us,
My sister played the banjo.
if all of us are lined up here,
Yeah.
and we have someone to take a photo with, that's on the right side and us on the
Can I?
right.
I'll go get my woman from there and ask her if you
photograph.
like.
Naturally, to add another piece to Michael's collection, we gathered outside the poster and had one of the theatre staff take a group photo. Yeah. Okay, everybody do something very over the top. Do you mind doing another one, just in case? Okay, everyone do something theatrical!
Well done. Amazing.
Entering the theatre, we received the warmest, most helpful and enthusiastic welcome from the staff, who were incredibly helpful and accommodating all night through. Just forewarn, disclaimer everybody, the rest of your evening will not be silent while this gentleman's around.
Here.
Oh, he's the Temperance Seven leader of the fan club.
Oh, is he?
Oh, not actually, but he could be.
You've warned us.
Thank you.
But can I say, we were just admiring your outfits.
Thank you so much, my dear.
They look really, really good. You look really stunning, I've got to say.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Putting on a nice, a jacket that fits the bill.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Your name is
It's Karen, and I'm really pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Infinity.
That's my actual legal name, I promise.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did you legally change it then?
No, my mum is to thank for that. She was quite a hippie-ish character herself, so
brilliant.
she called me Infinity. This is my boyfriend, Jokes.
Jokes. I like it.
Thank you. I know, we've just barreled in here and probably turned your world upside down.
No. This is probably making our evening.
We're not your average theatre visitors, I would say.
You'll be taking one of these home each.
After our cavalry invaded the bar, we took a brief sit down as Stephen and I talked about ABBA's latest album. Then came the time to go in and watch the performance.
Okay.
Mr. Wyatt, ready? Yeah. The time has come.
I love the exhibit.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. Well, we're quite the Temperance Seven fan club of our own.
You know what? I can see that.
I've never seen him before, but we're...
Have you not?
No. This gentleman's kind of the leader of the pack, the one in green.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
A wonderful friend of mine entered into it all as well. It's been drummed into him. He's had to accept it.
I've been indoctrinated with it.
Now, we thought it best not to film a whole lot of the show, as we just wanted to enjoy it without the influence of any modern tech. We did, however, film a little bit in the second act after the interval, but I'll tell you why later. During the interval, we got to meet and catch up with the Temperance Seven themselves. We're just loving your energy and your humour, all of you stuff there, so thank you very much.
We have an inside humour as well. You know, we say that things to ourselves. You probably noticed.
Oh, well, we're the crazy loud people in the front row. As you can tell, he's quite the avid fanatic, so, you know.
Is that Spanish lace? Is this Spanish lace?
Oh. We wouldn't know. We just bought it today.
But very nice outfit.
Well, thank you very much.
Captain Christopher Buckley, now the vocalist of the group, was excited to see young faces coming to their show, and gave a free CD to Lotta as she wanted one, but didn't have any cash on her at the time. It's probably too late, but she doesn't have any cash on her, so we're trying to...
Cash, haven't I?
Well, it depends on when you can pay him back or when you can pay us.
You can have one. Take it.
Are you sure? Oh my goodness, thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
Will you sign it?
Of course.
It's not like they have to be on stage in 2 minutes or anything.
Have you got a pen?
I've got some photos of you with them. We will record the final song.
Where have I got to go down?
Gentlemen, this evening's performance will continue in 2 minutes.
Oh my god! You're the best!
Lotta, you got it signed!
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
For free!
You got it for free? I was going to say,
Can I give him a hug?
With Michael on top of the world, he suggested the captain use his Temperance Seven autographed megaphone to perform a song.
Sorry, is that what the old
Yes, this gentleman's brought it away. He brought it like 20 years ago.
My friend collects stuff and he's given them it to use.
I'm going to use it.
We can't wait for it, sirs. And good luck, sir. Keep it up.
When it feeds back, it's not my fault. Okay?
And come the finale of the second act.
There's the megaphone.
I know, there it is.
Welcome back to part 2 of the Titanic Survivors Annual Dinner Dance.
Captain Buckley dusted off the former staple of their act and performed their #1 hit with it. Michael was blown away and in tears all the way through. I've used that thing.
I'll always place the blame.
I've used that inside the market.
On nobody but you. Cause you're driving me crazy. What did I do? Oh, what did I do? My tears for you make everything hazy. Cloud in the sky, so blue. How true were the phrases we did.
Roundtree's fruit pastille. Steady. Not a flavour in there. Must not chew. Little lad like you. Got to be careful. He's chewing it. I knows he is. Bite into that crispy, sugary bit. And you was into the real fruit flavour. You chewed.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes, he did. I couldn't help it. All that flavour.
Self-control, lovely boy.
Roundtree's fruit pastilles. Irresistible.